Hi everyone, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how to make the perfect Haitian oxtail. It is so good, you guys. You're going to love this recipe. I know a lot of you guys asked for it, so this is it right here. Super flavorful, very yummy. So be sure to like the video and also comment down below what you want me to cook next. And if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on our video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Without further ado, let's begin. This is my oxtail. I am going to clean it first. I always clean my meat. I added a little bit of salt, maybe a pinch of salt, and I am going to squeeze some lime juice on the oxtail, and then we're going to add a little bit of white vinegar. And I know a lot of you guys ask me all the time, why do I clean my meat, or even if I clean my meat. Yes, I do, and I do have some videos how to clean meat properly, which I will link down below. It basically helps the meat taste better, and it removes the rawness of the meat when you clean it with lime and white vinegar. So basically what I'm going to do, I am going to rub the lime all over the oxtail. And this is about a pound of oxtail. It's not that much, just a little bit of it. Okay, this is how it looks. It's maybe 15 minutes later. I let it sit there for about 15 minutes, and then I rinse it twice with cold water. Now I am not using hot water on the oxtail. It's just, I don't know what happened today, but I didn't. So I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of epis, which I do have a video. Make sure you check the link in the description box if you want to know how to make it. I am going to add 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper. Next, I am adding 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And next, I am adding about 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. You can also add more. I probably add a little bit too much. Cayenne pepper is very spicy, guys. Next, I am adding half a cube of maggie. Like I said all the time in my videos, maggie's always optional, you guys. Next, I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of adobo seasoning in there. And last but not least, I am adding about half a packet of the sazon seasoning, the orange seasoning. I am going to add half of it, the yoga brand. And then we're going to mix everything together. Make sure all the seasoning is well combined in the meat, so our meat can taste super flavorful. Now I am going to let the meat sit for about 2 hours, or you can marinate your meat overnight, which will make the meat taste way better, because I love overnight seasoning my meat. It just make it taste way better, like I said. Now to add more flavor, I am adding chopped red bell pepper, green bell pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, thyme, and lime juice, and also 1 clove of garlic. We're going to add that in there. Now this is our meat. 2 hours later, we're going to start cooking, you guys. I am using about 2 tablespoons of regular oil. It doesn't have to be a name brand. Now we're going to braise our oxtail. I am going to add them the way you see I added them in there. Make sure you add them really nice so they don't sit on top of each other. And we're going to cook this, you guys, on very low heat, because we do not want to burn our oxtail. We want it to braise really nicely. I am going to cook each side for 10 minutes, or braise each side for 10 minutes. This is how my temperature is set up, just so you guys get an idea. And like you guys can see, the oil is not too hot. It's going really slow. So I don't want to burn this oxtail. Okay, this is about 10 minutes later. I am going to flip them over. As you guys can see, they look super nice and brownish. We're going to flip them over. Even if they're not brown yet, make sure you switch them over because you want them to cook, you know, at the same time. So you don't want to overcook one side and burn one side. So I switch all of them over. I am going to cook the other side for 10 minutes also, and it's gonna be cooking or braising for about 20 minutes in total. Like I told you guys, this was going to be a very detailed video. I hope you guys appreciate it. Now this is how they look once both sides are nice and brown. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. That's optional, you guys. It just gives you that nice and savory taste. So I am going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and then I am going to flip it over so the brown sugar can cook. And next, you guys, I am going to add the broth that the meat was sitting in. I added in there, and we're going to add our veggies in there. Now I am going to cook the veggies for about 5 minutes just so I can caramelize the onion, the green bell peppers, so they can give you that nice flavor once your food is done. Okay, next I am going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. We're going to add that in there and make sure you fry it. I love frying or cooking my tomato paste because I hate raw taste of tomato paste in food. It's just something I don't like. And as you guys can see, I am adding the lime juice. It's about 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Make sure you stir everything together and make sure you cook your tomato paste. Now I let it cook for a little bit. As you guys can see, I love cooking my tomato paste. So this is a few minutes later. What we're going to do now, I am going to add my water. Now the water looks like that because I pour the water in the container that I was marinated the meat in. So now we're using 2 cups of water at first. This is how it looks. It's boiling. Once the water is starting to dry for a little bit, we're going to add the rest of the water. In total, you guys, I use 4 cups of water because we want this oxtail to be nice and tender. So if you have a bigger pot, you can definitely add all of the 4 cups of water in there. So that's what I did. I added 2 cups and then I went back and added the rest. As you guys can see right now, I'm adding the rest and we're going to let it cook. Now cook this, I cook it for about 1 hour to 2 hours, depend on your stove, but you want to cook this until it's nice and tender. If your meat is not nice and tender and soft, it's not done yet. So it depends. It might take you longer, it might take you less time. So this is how it looks, guys. It is so good. Like when I tell you guys it's so good, just believe me, it's so good. I was just thinking about today, I need to make more next week because it was so good, you guys. I loved it. Let me know down below if you're going to try this recipe, which you should, because this is thebomb.com. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with plantain, you can eat it by itself. It is spicy, it's sweet, it's giving you that sweet and savory flavor. It's so good, you guys. Be sure to subscribe to Island Vibe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.